My name is Jasko Begovic, aka Sko Habibi. What do? I am experiencing life in and in my truest and honoring my spirit as an artist, as a father, but most importantly, human being in this present time on this planet. You know, growing up, we couldn't really afford my favorite football player, soccer player, jerseys. So from young age, you growing up in former Yugoslavia, Bosnia, as a young kid, you had to be creative. As I have conversations with my artwork. Sometimes I ask these fabrics, where do you want to go? You know, and they're like, I want to go over there. I'm like, let's go, boom, right? And then next day they're like, you know what? I want to go over here. And I'm like, okay, let's go over there. How's that? Then I ask a trim, do you want to be here? All right, let me put you here, boom. So I listen to the textiles. I communicate. And then sometimes I'm really firm, and I'm like, no, you gotta be here. And they're like, you sure? I'm like, yep. I kind of like to layer things and make a big gumbo with all of these things and put a style together. You know, it's not something that is like, doesn't have to be much. I mean, yeah, maybe fashion, but style is personal, right? So I feel like, and it's also that, I will say again, the freedom of expression. And that's what Oakland is. When I'm looking back in there, I was creating something that I didn't have, having that childlike imagination and freedom and just do it mentality. Even right now, when it comes to the MoMA, it's the same concept. Nothing has changed.
Vale, vale, vale. Soke, soke. Single. Oh, Jawam, Sai, Jawam.
Imagination is just fully in you. You have just so much more faith and hope in the world, even in the worst moments. I grew up in a war where I saw what the humanity has to offer in its worst form. But at the same time, the most love that I felt was in the war, because there was the people that kind of showed me the love was the unexpected kind of love. The Future is Watching is it's basically a slogan that means just be in the present, what you do, live your truth. I've always was intrigued by the essence of unique representation of the people and its land and its traditions, and I like to kind of mix and blend everything. And with Oakland Roots, like, it's just, for me, represents an expression and connections of humanity, and I feel like there is a common thread that is in the sports, that is in art, that is in music and food, that we don't have to really talk. It's just a feeling. It's like magic. It's like you just feel it. It just makes sense, because I feel like it's the most powerful thing out there. What I see in the future, that more and more, not just soccer, but more and more sports are gonna work with local artists, and give opportunities to artists to collaborate on capsule designs or photo shoots. I feel like big brands, sports brands, like clubs are really recognizing that being part of this culture is important. People can have a story that is meaningful rather than just being a cool jersey, right? And I'm happy to be able to see it in sports and arts, and especially, these are two of my passions, are kind of crossing each other and developing something new.
You see greatness, you can feel it. You feel it, I felt it.
Seeing it physically, like...
Yeah, this is amazing. You just gotta see him move.
Yeah.
We're here. We're here,
I think I'm just gonna wear one of the pieces and just be the character, and just surprise people, yeah, I'm moving, I'm running, right? We did a film for it, so these are characters of the short film that we did, so you can definitely see them move. Yeah, I mean, soccer saved my life, so I owe a lot to the game. My earliest memory of this game is playing in my neighborhood, and just being free, getting into fights with my cousins, losing, crying, going home, the next day winning, doing new skills, and that those are my moments why I still cherish, and I feel like because it did save me life as I moved around so much as a refugee, constantly integrating in new communities. Sports, soccer was a language that made me made the community accept me, because how well I danced with the ball, and how passionate I was about the game, and that's the language that you don't need to speak verbally. It's just visually recognizing there is a person that is really good at what they do, and I was able to be accepted right away into these new communities. So I owe a lot to the game because of that. So every time I play, I still play, to the gods of the game. Yeah, it is definitely part of every step and every breath that I take. This is a special instrument, all the way from Teslić, Bosnia. I'm gonna do a little bit of scratchy, scratchy, scratch. You ready? Just for the Oakland hyphy days.
Just be present for him. Be present for him, be clear enough to see him.
You feel that? This is what I play before I go to the club. Thank you for coming.
You know, and appreciate the good people, the good energy, you know what I'm saying, like the good vibes. So, yeah, shout out to y'all, congratulations, brother. We did it. Yeah. You did it.
Taste Habibi, like
We all did it, you know what I'm saying?
Because it's
Real
so
love, real love.
Idemo malo, jedemo kobasice, jebem ga ja. Super, ajde, čao.